And live. There we go. Hey, everybody, this is UDM Alex coming to you live from Comic Emporium. This is your CETV host, and we're going to go over all the new stuff that came in this week, which was quite a bit, and go over the events and all kinds of cool stuff. So let's get right on into it. So today, the Brilliant Stars Building Battles went on sale. I have 6 of them, and once they're out, they're gone. I can't save any, and I don't know when I'll get some more. So if you're looking to get those Building Battles, you got to come on in. We do take PayPal, so if you want to PayPal us and put aside a box for you, we can do that as well. And then we also got the new Dragon Ball Z TCG set that came in, which is this one right here, Realm of the Gods. And we've got the starter decks for those as well. And what else? Okay, so then we got a ton of minis in. We got a bunch of monster minis in, some Critical Role box sets of minis in. We got in Gundams this week. We've got 2 of the high-grade Gundams. We got a couple of models in, the big Eevee model. If you remember, like, we had the little Eevee model. Well, we got in a bigger version of that. That's on the shelf now. We did a full restock on all of our D&D supplies, so we have dice bags, we have books of all kinds, character sheets, DM screens, you name it, we got it over there. We have, we did get 2 of the Rick and Morty settings for 5th edition, so if you were wanting that, we've got that on the shelf as well. Tons and tons of minis. I mean, just a bunch of minis. We got a restock on the Pokemon plushies as well. So if you're one of those that like to collect the plushies, we've got more of those on the shelf. We got in a couple of actual Studio Ghibli figurines in as well. We've got Totoro, and it's actually a paperclip holder. He's holding an umbrella, and the umbrella is magnetic, so that's kind of neat. And then we have a bunch of Demon Slayer figurines. If you didn't see it last week, we have, I think, one of every character at least from the series. So if you're wanting to pick one of those up, you can. Just as a reminder, we do have Fusion Strike in the store. We're selling it at cost. That means the boxes are $90 instead of $140. The packs are $2.50 a pack. If I've got any left, I think I do. I have the Build and Battle Stadiums for Fusion Strike, and those are $35 instead of $60. So come clean us out, please. Make room so I can get some more stuff. And then, yeah, we've got all of our swords are all in, and we should have some more on the way. We've got more costume pieces coming in hopefully this week, and a bunch of really cool comics hit the shelf. We've got we took in another collection, and there was a lot of first appearances, especially around Spider-Man. So, like, if you were looking for, like the first appearance of Penny Parker, we actually have that comic here. So it's a good one to put in your collection. And yeah. So other than that, let's see. I think that was all that I could really come up with right away. Yeah, okay, so that's all of the new stuff. Now, the events this month. So next week is our introduction to Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. Again, we've had such good turnout for that. We're going to continue to do this every single month until you guys just don't show up for it. But that is a free event where we teach you how to play Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. As all you got to do is show up on next Saturday at noon, and goes from noon until 4. You don't have to bring anything. We provide everything for you. If you want to bring some dice, just so you can have your own set of dice at the table, feel free to do that. But otherwise, yeah, just come and learn how to play the game. And then let's see. And then after that, trivia on Saturday the 26th, which would be the following, so 2 weeks from tomorrow, is going to be our Doctor Who trivia. So again, first place actually gets a gift certificate to the store, and let's see if I can come up with some cool prizes to go with it, but we'll see. So if you are a Whovian, or if you know of somebody who would love to just show off their knowledge, or just sit around and talk Doctor Who for an hour, then 2 weeks from this coming Saturday, or 2 weeks from tomorrow, show up at about 2 o'clock, and let's do some Doctor Who trivia. Okay, so then I'm about halfway through my time, so I'm gonna switch gears here, and I want to talk about something. We tell people all the time that when we started Comic Emporium 22 years ago, we never thought we were going to get rich. We still don't. We did this because we have a passion for it. We love it. Everybody here has their own thing that they're into. Greg is into horror comics, and he loves D&D. And then me, I D&D is my favorite game, but I've played everything: Magic, Pokemon. I've played all the card games, and I love board games, and comics and weapons and all that kind of cool stuff. And Gina is like our go-to for Star Wars, anything. And it's so just saying all of that. I wanted to reach out and just talk for just a second to say thank you to two really amazing people. Last year at about this time is when I came on with Comic Emporium full time, and I actually taught a couple of people, Alex and Taylor, how to play Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. That was like the kind of the inspiration to our, hey, we should do this every month kind of thing. And they're from out of town. I hope they're watching, or I hope they get a chance to see this. But they came in, and it was so much fun to sit down and actually teach them my favorite game. And they left, and I didn't think much of it. It was like, yeah, it was cool, it was fun, and life went on. Well, this week I got a really cool package from them with a thank you note in it and some really cool stuff that I want to show off real quick. So they sent the Dice of Greater Patience. Yeah, this is DM's dice right here. They sent me some of that. They sent me these some minis and stuff here, and some candles like Second Breakfast or Dwarven Tavern. So some really neat little fun things. But what really just kind of touched me was the fact that it's been a year and they still, they loved it enough. They loved my game enough that, they continue to do this and they continue to enjoy the game. And that's what we do this for. That's really what we get into all of this, is because we love, this stuff. We love all of this. This is our favorite thing in the world. So don't be afraid to come in and talk about your fandoms with me. Tell me everything you know about whatever it is that you love, because I want to hear it. That's why we do this. If you want to show off pictures of your models that you put together, or if you want to show off your LARP stuff, like, man, we want to see it all, and that's what we live for. So don't feel bad about it. This is your home. Come in and geek out with me. Now, other than that, guys, that's about all I've got time for, and I have a store full of people right now, so I don't want to hold anybody else up. So I will see all of you guys next week at the same time. This is your DM Alex, and I am signing off. Hopefully.
Thanks for coming in, guys.
Yeah.